Greetings everyone, welcome to TokenNuggets. This is another crypto rant session with friends of the channel. In this video, the usual suspects discuss new speaks and also talk about our Harmony 1 validator update and the ongoing validator DAO elections on Harmony. JediK talks about Hex tokens and we discuss general tips on how to survive the bear market. And do remember, we now charge 0% fee on our Harmony 1 validator node, so do please continue to stake with TokenNuggets. And please note, none of the content of this video is to be taken as financial advice. And as always, thanks for your time, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Enjoy.
Greetings everyone, welcome back to another crypto rant session with the usual suspects in the house, the TokenNuggets session again. We'll do a quick fire round and meet the guests. We start from London this time. Chibuze, introduce yourself please.
Good evening everyone, and thanks for tuning in again. This is the Coin Watcher here.
Fantastic, thank you for that. And in Germany, JediK, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everyone. This is JediK, your DOGE connector.
Very brief today, and I hope you guys are not still in a somber mood based on what's been going on in the market. Because
bring it on.
Yeah, it's been an interesting one. BTC currently is 34,628. Ethereum is there. Been an interesting dip lately, but we soldier on regardless. For today, I think we'll start with our usual quick news speaks. Yes, we'll go to the news speaks. For the news speaks, I think the first thing we'll talk about is the fact that we are elected on our Harmony 1 validator node. Let me see if I can bring that up actually. Harmony 1.
Well done.
Yes, so good one, guys. Been really good. Let's see. So the elected validators, of which we happen to now be in that club, and we have been signing blocks 100%. Signing rate is high and very decent. Currently, if you go to the front end, what we give you now, go to the list of validators. Matter of fact, this is a little show off here. Shout out to Slugum. Slugum always emphasizes that, we look at that regularly. So this is our current expected return rate here. This is 242%, which is very decent if you ask me. One thing that we've been deliberating or talking about is reducing the fees. So we might have to cut the fees out for now, just for a limited time, just so people can avail themselves of the opportunity to earn high with digital assets with us, One Harmony tokens. So we'll be looking at that. So this is how we stand currently. Our uptime is 100%, which is fantastic. To all our delegators, I think we have about 43 delegators. These wallets are empty, 44 and 45 here. Do please fill back up, guys, if you are watching. Please come back on board. So yes, that's where we're at. So thank you guys. Thank you for everybody delegating with us. Continue to do so. And interesting one from Richard Hart. Yeah, thought the meme was hilarious and quite rightly so. He's gone on to say, for many of those not all in hex.com, he has that up here. So you can see the hex stakes are propping up other people's portfolios. So and for this, I'm going to move on to the newest Hexagon. JediK, you want to opine on this one?
Oh yeah, I can tell you. So I got into Hex when it was still less than 1 cent. That was in March over there. And it was just, like, let's just do this. And so far, so good. I think in the last 2 shows, I even showed you how to stake. And also, I've been following Richard and the Hexagon group on Telegram, and also something is coming up from them called Pulse Chain. So yeah, I'm fully in now. Really.
So you dare say Hex has been propping up your portfolio?
Oh yeah, for sure it hasn't been shrinking like the others. So, and the good thing about Hex as well that fits in well with my philosophy is I'm more of a long-term thinker, and the way the game theory is there, it just fits in. I do my stuff now, I plan it ahead, and then I ladder. Yeah, I've been learning some of the hexagon terms, and then I just ladder.
Essential.
And that's it. And I just sit back and relax. So I'm all in with.
Coin Watcher, have you kept an eye on Hex at all?
Well, I've actually got some Hex. I think I got that from a bit or KuCoin or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I've not gone to the extent of staking it, but I would say I've not had a deep dive as much as
Okay. Well, you must look at that at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. So thanks, Richard, for that. Let's start the story. It just says, tired of fraud and fake news on crypto, Coinbase has launched a fact-checking portal to combat misinformation about cryptocurrency. So let's pore over that and see if anything comes up. Okay. It's written by the man himself. Okay. So announcing Coinbase Fact Check, decentralizing truth in the age of misinformation. Every tech company should go direct to their audience and become a media company. Okay, that's the spiel there. Okay. We'll link this article in the description of the video so people can glean that and then go to the source. I'm guessing there's something on their portal. Can't log into that now, but at least this article is there. Fantastic. Okay, good stuff. We'll keep an eye on this. If anything comes up that's worthy of sharing, we will do. So guys, let's keep an eye on this one and see what gives. Okay. Wow. So it's interesting. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this, man?
Look. Thanks for digging that up because as someone who's, all of us do have a lot of interest in how to keep the space safe for everyone. This is really timely, considering what's been going on, especially since last week. We've had a lot of misinformation and people getting into trouble for trying to do legit business with crypto. So I think this is really, really timely. So well done to Cointelegraph.
Absolutely. Coinbase. Is it Coinbase?
Yeah, sorry, Coinbase. Sorry.
Yeah. Janake, thoughts on this quickly?
Yeah. I think this is needed in the space, actually. And it generally, even apart from crypto, I also see moving forward, even businesses and countries and people, we have to do that with media as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's this never-ending vicious cycle. Yeah, the media will sensationalize, write bad stuff to people. People consume it. The media organizations see it as, okay, this is good business. We need to put out more stuff like this. And the cycle just keeps going. It doesn't matter if it's the truth, because everything now is about the clicks. Right?
Absolutely.
And I think we need to, or companies, or I'll say communities need to take ownership of their own story. They need to write their own story.
Again, this is one of those cliched quotes and all of that. But again, this was posted because it is time paid attention to the idea of earning passive income via DeFi on DeFi platforms or applications. So the part of this that interests me is this, make money while you sleep. A case in point would be staking. How many, for instance, how many one tokens, for instance, regardless of the dip in the market, regardless of the slump, no matter how low the market plummets, you can still be guaranteed that at least, you have some assets, accumulating, accruing interest or yields, so to speak. So, again, thoughts on this? Passive income, money while you sleep?
Yeah, I had a chat earlier this week with some of my mates on this. When I was talking to them, they were complaining about the market going down and what to do. And I said, first, I'm a long-term thinker. And second, I'm looking into yield farming, right? And I'm looking into yield farming not from the perspective of the dollar value, but more in terms of increasing the number of my token.
That's the quantity. Absolutely. And I think that's interesting. Coin Watcher, thoughts on this one?
Absolutely. I've also mentioned so many times that I want to pay a lot of attention to yield farming, staking, and doing things with liquidity pools and stuff like that. That's falls in line with sleeping while your assets are making money. So I think yes, I completely agree with that. A lot of people think about just trading, buying low, selling high. Yeah, you can make money from that as well. But people should also know that you can do a lot of staking. Like Harmony One, for instance, is one no-brainer that people should
pay attention
get into as well. Exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely. Again, just to put it out there, that it's not about who's saying this. We're not shilling Warren Buffett, or we're just it's that angle of things that
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're not shilling. Yeah. Eagle, you want to opine on this one?
Yeah, I think making money while you sleep, it's not a new thing. And I think it's something everyone should really delve into by all means. The Harmony One staking is a very good example. You just leave it there, forget about it. And as the value goes up, you still get extra coins to build the portfolio itself. Absolutely. Day trading, fantastic. But you don't necessarily increase the number of the coins you have. So it's just, taking the profit, shaving off the top, and that's it.
Excellent. Again, this one, money flows from the impatient to the patient. That's the hodling spirit.
The hodling spirit.
What do you think? Yeah, we all know it makes sense, but what do you guys think?
Yeah, it seems to make sense if you look at it from a certain perspective of hodling. This makes sense. But if you look at it from a perspective of somebody who likes to dive into opportunities, like, get into the market, buy, sell, make the profits, like rush in and rush out kind of thing, which also works for some people. This might not be a mantra they want to go by. You don't want to wait patiently for a year or 6 months.
Yeah.
You are there watching like a hawk every couple of weeks, and then you go in. When it's low, you want to do the buy. When it's high, you want to do the sell, and you keep going on and on and on and on. But a patient one is going to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait for a much more longer time.
Absolutely. So I suppose it doesn't apply to everyone, really.
No, it doesn't. I think on this one, if I may, if you apply it, the section newbies, for newbies, the small guys, the retail buyers, I'll say, it makes sense because some go in and then, they see the market crashing and they sell at a loss, right? But they don't really understand that the market does fluctuate and things will level up later. So yes, if you apply this to newbies, it makes sense. To newbies who just get in and they want to see their investment.
Crypto today, wear Lambo.
Exactly. That kind of stuff.
Yes, I completely agree with you. In short-term traders, there's nothing wrong with short-term trading, but when you go in and the market goes red and you feel like you're gonna lose your money, the moment you sell, money doesn't really disappear. Money flows. Money is fluid. So the moment it moves from one place, it's going somewhere else. So it's moving, changing hands. So yes,
Absolutely. Right. Again, this tweet says DOGE isn't barking anymore. Dogecoin's volume has fallen from its peak, where it beat BTC and ETH. Are the whales done with the meme coin? Again, the markets, no one has a crystal ball. No one knows what will happen. We can only tell from user data and statistics and what's available to us. For this one, the jury is still out, is what I would say. What do you guys think? Because I know we've discussed DOGE in previous episodes. So what do you guys? Let's opine. Let's chime in on this one. What do people think? Or is it just another fraud? Or is it just one of those ones where you just whack it aside and just sit on it, hodl it, or don't pay attention to it? What do you guys think?
I made a pretty penny from DOGE.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, that was some time ago. I got it, at the beginning as well. I think it was, nice joke, but it doesn't cost anything. And when it went up, I dropped most of it. I think I liquidated like 90% of what I had. And the rest I'm saying, well, when it's time to laugh again in a couple of years, let's see. Because even if it goes to zero, I've already made my profit. I'm not planning to add more to my portfolio for DOGE at this point, but that's my own personal opinion.
Excellent. Which is not financial advice, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Can I watch out on this one?
Well, I mean, Dogecoin is an altcoin. I mean, I guess it's had its own season. Maybe this current time we're in now is not. I mean, it's kind of resting. You know, maybe at some point again in time, you know, the noise, the joke will start again.
Yeah.
And you know, I guess people wake up some days and then decide to move things around and move from one place to the other and that sort of thing. So we just see. You know, I'll just be watching and see where they go from here, you know, November, December 2022, and we see what DOGE is going to do.
Excellent. Yeah. Eagle, you want to skip this one?
4 words. We wait and see. That's it.
Excellent.
We wait and see.
Yeah. Okay. So this one particularly, I think it would have to be one that Eagle will opine on first, but I'll read through what it says while he collects his thoughts. So crypto will soon be legalized in Nigeria, according to the governor of the central bank. Africa's biggest source of trading volume took a hit after the CBN stopped financial institutions from working with crypto platforms. To what you said previously, you did make some pretty, I dare say, crystal ball-like prediction, like this was going to happen. So, Eagle, I think you should take it away from here now. So what do you think of this?
Well, I think they're finally waking up to it. That's what I'll say. The regulators are finally waking up to it, and I do hope they follow through with it, because at the end of the day, I think what I said before was something they could cash in on and just take a little bit of the profits as well. Absolutely. Instead of stopping guys from doing it altogether. So I think this is that wake up moment for them, and I hope they follow through with it. I'm not holding my breath either. I mean, we'll still continue peer-to-peer trading. I mean, absolutely. And try move around as much as we can. But once this follow through, it just makes it a whole lot easier. Volumes are gonna go up, and it makes things better for everybody, really.
Yeah, it's a win-win, right, for everyone.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Absolutely. Okay, Jedi K, opine on this one.
Yeah, when the first ban came up some time ago, I spoke to some people in like the Nigerian scene then and made it clear, like, what the hell are these guys thinking? Because basically what the platforms were doing, I mean, the crypto platforms were doing and making all these transactions, it was generating income for the banks, who still then, the CBN says, okay, our financial institutions are making money, they're stable, it's all good. everybody is making some income from it. But once they cut it off and traders
the flow,
interested went to P2P, they lost that. So I think some people are finally waking up. But with government, some things take time. And like Eagle one said, I won't hold my breath. I'm glad to see this news, and hopefully they'll come through sooner than later.
Hopefully they follow through. True, that's true. Coin Watcher, on this one, thoughts?
Yes, I agree. I'm also glad to see the news that they are rethinking their initial position. So I hope they come through with this as soon as possible. Because what my interest here is that people have made their life easier by trading crypto in Nigeria and all over Africa. So I see no reason why they shouldn't encourage people to get into it, knowing that people are not committing crime by trying to earn a living using crypto. So I'm excited to read something like this.
Excellent. I think so too. Fantastic. Yeah, so welcome news there, just like Eagle predicted before. All right, so we'll move on to the next story. Again, this is one of, we just put this up as a little as a bonus. So this is the poll that was conducted. Do you agree Bitcoin, this is by the Moonkar rather. The Moonkar is quite a popular, Bitcoin guy there, the trader. So he says, do you agree Bitcoin will hit $100,000 this year? And so currently it stands at 33% saying yes and 67% saying no. So what do you guys think? Just a quick fire round. Yes or no? Okay, we'll start. If you want, what do you reckon?
Well,
no one will hold you to this, by the way. This
is sure, exactly. Just
no financial advice.
Just a hunch. Well, from the way the market is going right now at the moment and the antecedent history, I think the possibility is high that it's going to hit it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Coin Watcher? This has been on your watch list?
It's very difficult for me. Okay, I would like to go with a yes. My reason being that, I've seen within my short space in this space, I've seen all sorts of things, So
crazier things have happened.
So things move quickly. Things move really quickly in either direction. So I'm positive.
Okay, Jedi K, thoughts on this one?
Well, I go with a strong no on this one. Also looking at the trend and also generally applying the the law of the curve, right? When you hit a peak, it's more difficult to break higher barriers, and Bitcoin has done a big shift this year. When it hit about 50K, so I don't see that happening again. I don't see that kind of double movement this year. Will it eventually hit it sometime in future? I do think it will, but in 2021, I think that's too optimistic.
Okay, so we have a differing opinion there. Okay, well, time will tell. Okay, we move on. Thanks for that, guys. So Biden announces $6 trillion budget. Biden proposes a spending plan of $6 trillion next year and is pushing Congress to spend more than ever before. So a lot of people were saying this is another sort of, the machine going brrr, printing, again. Mm-hmm. So that would be why a lot of people allude to this, But then again, let's So thoughts on this one? You think it's going to affect the crypto markets generally?
I think so.
Yeah. Next year.
Yeah. Do you guys think so? It would affect the crypto market generally?
I think it will for next year.
Yeah, it could actually.
Okay. So with next year's spending plans, people begin to plan ahead. People don't wait till all of that money comes out. People are prepping. It's like you're going to harvest. You need to get your basket ready. So again, you get all of the institutions. Now is where we will have most volatility, I think, because in a bid to shake people out and prep ahead, we're going to see a lot of that volatility and, so-called manipulations and more Wyckoff trends and all of that. Yeah, interesting one. Okay. Yes. So this is us. Hooray. We have been elected again, just to rub that in and plug our Validator node. So we're elected. How many won? Yes. Currently, the total stake is going up. And thank you very much indeed, all stakers. Appreciated. So we will be dropping the fees to 0 within the next 24 hours. So we'll keep everyone posted so we can get more people on Validator node, more people delegating to us. So that's where we're at with that. We're currently top of the chart. Well, number 2 on the chart worldwide. So that's not a bad place to be. So thank you, everyone. We must talk about the how many won election going on at the moment. For anyone who's a validator, can choose who comes on the DAO. So a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. So essentially, Harmony would have its own validator DAO where, votes will be cast and people can have a say in how things are running or how things are run. And so we have cast our votes, and each validator can cast up to 5 votes. So, and all of that is transparent as well. So it's not a case of, somebody funding a campaign or somebody trying to give somebody some rice in some parts of the world, as we know. So yeah, it's all recorded on the blockchain and it's good. So this is the standing thus far. And we are rooting for these guys. All of these guys are guys that we're familiar with, especially Slugum. So good luck to the guys. The votes comes to an end June 1st. Not long to go actually. So yeah, any validators listening, do please cast your votes for these guys. Anybody you feel will represent your interest well in the DAO. Thank you very much indeed for that. So yes, that leads me on to the next item I was going to talk about, is what happens in a bear market, because we're in a bull run now. We're in the bull cycle, and everyone's, this whole euphoria, well, it's been dampened now with the recent dips. So I thought to go through a few things and just have people, thinking about stuff and not to be down in the dumps for too long. So this is an article on Reddit posted by a meme pope. Shout out to Meme Pope. I'll run through this briefly. So how to survive the next bear market? I know many of you out there are relatively new to crypto. For a while now, everything has been incredible, and hopefully it will continue to be for a long time. However, this run will end eventually, and when it does, you need to know how to position yourself to come out the other side with your portfolio intact. Now, he goes on to give these rules. I think the first thing he says is this: do not try to time the market. Obviously, the most optimal thing to do is perfectly sell the top and buy back at the bottom. But realistically, that won't happen. And I don't think anyone advises that you try to do this. So, well, not to go into all of this, I'll run through just the headers here. Tend to your crypto garden, that's an interesting one. Tending to your garden. There's an interesting statement here.
Yeah.
Many alts will not survive. Yeah. Many alts will not survive to the next bull run. So your job is to keep up with your projects. See which dev teams are still active and which were just cashing in on the bull run. Remember this: dead projects won't come back. So if a project is dead, the devs won't just come out to tell you. They will still keep up appearances on social media. So you really have to dig to find out if anything is actually going on. A major telltale sign is announcing partnerships that are basically the devs self-dealing with their own projects or pooling their resources with other desperate crypto devs. They're just trying to look active and stack partnerships on their websites. Look for actual partnerships with established companies and real utility and synergy. So, shitcoins on life support will often attempt publicity stunts by massively overstating news or baiting the crypto press with nothing burgers. And good projects don't need to exaggerate or deceive you. Okay, one more point here: buy the dip, but later. You should buy the dip, but don't be in a rush to do so. Bear markets are rather long. So rather than try to buy the dip all the way down, take some time, wait on despair has really set in, and double your stack. That's fine. So take some profits while you can. We always emphasize this. Never forget, always take profit. So if you bought anytime in the last few months, you should have gains that any reasonable person should be proud of. There's no shame in taking profit. This will lessen the mental anguish of seeing your portfolio at half its current value at some point. And so that's that. And one thing I also reiterated, I think I discussed with a few folks too, is, sometimes when you take a profit, get something physical.
There's something there that, sorry, go on.
Yeah, get something physical. And so, buy something that you can actually see, or do something with it that you can refer to. So like in his case now, he says, I bought an engagement ring and a nice watch. I'm never going to feel bad about that, no matter what the price is after I sold, which I think is important as well.
Yeah.
So you want to opine on this one, Point Watcher?
I want to pile on I'm never going to feel bad about that, no matter what the price does after I sold. Yeah. Now, I've been in situations where I sold something and then I just turned my back and then looked at it, it jumped like 7 steps. I'm like, I shouldn't have sold. That's a stupid way that I used to think about things. The point is, I bought something. I need to set a target and say, at what point, am I going to become, as long as I take some profit, that's fine, because this space is, no one has a control of what it does the next minute. Mm-hmm. So as long as you come out of it with no loss, that's absolutely fine. So I think that's very, very important.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's important. Well, yeah. So, he runs off by saying, his TLDR was that crypto as a whole will always come back. You just need to pay attention and make sure you're in coins that won't die during the bear market. Sell some now, buy some later, but not later. You can't time the market, but anyone can tell a bull market from a bear market. We're currently in the bull market. At some point in the future, there will be a bear market. Plan to have many of both over your lifetime. And so that's it. So guys, have a look at that. And
nice one.
Very good comments in there. And the very first comment there was so good too, really, really very good. And this is essential for a lot of people, to cool those eyes with the emotions. Leave your emotions at home, as you would say, Coin Watcher, yeah? Yeah, okay. So we thought to bring that up. Thanks for that, guys. Now, finally, talking about how to survive the bear market, I think what will chip in is the fact that, like we always say on the channel, make sure you're staking. Stake, be part of the ecosystem, be part of the network.
I think people need to pay attention to what we've been seeing in the news in terms of flash attacks and the attacks on crypto, where people will be losing their funds. I think that we, as people who care about others and care about crypto and are passionate about it, it's important for us. I know we've mentioned it a couple of times on this channel, but I think the last week has seen about 2 or 3 flash attacks, and people, even big projects have been attacked. And personally, I'm looking forward to a time when other types of tech, which are already in the space, can help to clean the space and make it safe for everyone. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. So I think we need to pay attention to that as well, because people want to have fun, they want to enjoy crypto, but then they shouldn't be discouraged from doing it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's important as well. Yeah, so that's a very good segue into this one. This is an article that was written by an author that's known to us, Professor Dr. Richard Olontova. So we shared nuggets of info about stuff around blockchain, cybersecurity, etc. And so we thought to bring this article up and perhaps get the professors on the show and have a chat with them around cybersecurity and the thoughts generally on things. Again, going back to what CoinWatcher was saying, the crypto space. Again, we all want to enjoy the space. We all want to be able to trade without having to deal with being rug pulled and people scampering away with funds and hacks and all of that. So anything to help keep the space secure and safe and comfortable enough to tread for the regular guy, I think that would be most welcome, really. Yeah. Okay. So rant over. Guys, maybe we'll go around the table, give your last word, final word, say goodbyes and all of that. So Iguan, we'll start from you. Thanks for joining in from Africa, Nigeria. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and also keep watching the market.
Excellent. Thanks, Iguan. CoinWatcher.
Right, it's been fun here. Everyone out there, I'm looking out for you guys and watching, and then keep watching your coins as well.
Excellent. Keep watching. Hey, July K, let's round off.
All right. Yeah, it's all good. We keep watching, connecting the dots, and flying high. That's Excellent. What we do.
Out. Nice one. All right, guys. On that note, we'll say thank you for your time. Thank you for joining in. And we'll hope to see you at the next one.